Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
With QuickBooks Online Plus, you can have up to 5 users. You can set different access levels for users, from full administrative access to only entering timesheet information. To get started setting up a new user, click the gear and then select Manage Users. This will take you to the Manage Users page. This page contains the contact name, email address, access rights, billable user, and status of the users. You will see a Master Administrator as the only user set up when you initially create a company file. You can also invite up to 2 accountants or bookkeepers to have access to your company file from this page. Any accountants you invite will be automatically assigned Company Administrator access to allow them to work with your company data. Click the Invite Accountant button to open a small window. Here you will enter the email address and name of the accountant you wish to invite. Click Next to be taken to the next page. Click Finish and an email will be sent with an invitation to the accountant. The email will contain a link that will allow them to set up a user ID to have access to your company data. Any user or accountant you set up must have a valid email address. The only way to invite users to QuickBooks Online is via an email invitation. There are 4 buttons at the right side of the screen. They are New, Edit, Delete, and Activity. Clicking the New button will open a small window that will allow you to choose a user type. This is the first of 7 pages or steps to create a new user. This page has 4 radio buttons which allow you to choose the basic level of access a user will have. The choices are Regular or Custom User, Company Administrator, Reports Only, and Time Tracking Only. When setting up new users, any users assigned to Reports Only or Time Tracking Only will not count towards your 5-user limit. The Regular or Custom User choice allows you to specify which areas of QuickBooks Online Plus they can access. The Company Administrator choice gives complete access to the company file and any other service you subscribe to through QuickBooks Online Plus. The Reports Only choice limits access to only reports. No other section of QuickBooks Online Plus will open. A Reports Only user will not have access to payroll reports or any report that lists contact information for customers, vendors, or employees. A Time Tracking Only user will only have access to his or her own timesheet. When they log in, the only page they will see is the time tracking page. No other section will open. Selecting Regular or Custom User is the only option that requires further choices. After clicking the radio button for Regular or Custom User, click the Next button. This takes you to the Set Users Access Rights page. On this page, there are 3 radio buttons: All, None, or Limited. Limited has 2 different checkboxes beneath it. They are Customers and Sales and Vendors and Purchases. Clicking on the different radio buttons will display the access rights granted to a user. This information will be displayed in the box to the right of the radio buttons. Selecting None or Limited, with only Vendors and Purchases checked, will take you to the Set Users Timesheet Options page. This page gives you the ability to allow the user to fill out their own timesheet or not. You will also find a drop-down box which will allow you to link this user to an existing employee or an existing vendor. You can also add a new employee or vendor by selecting the Add New choice. When complete, click Next to be taken to the Set Users Administrative Rights page. Also note that selecting All or selecting Limited with just Customers and Sales, or both Customers and Sales and Vendors and Purchases selected, will also open up the Set Users Administrative Rights page. This allows you to set the level of access a user will have to the administrative functions of QuickBooks Online Plus. Your choices on this page start with User Management. The options for this section are No, View Manage Users, or Add, Delete, and Modify Users. Choosing No will not allow a user to access the Manage Users function. View Manage Users will allow the user to view other users, but they cannot make changes. The Add, Delete, and Modify Users choice will allow the user full access to the Manage Users page. The next choice is the Company Information Access. This limits the access to your company information. The 2 choices are View Only and Edit. Edit will allow the user to change your company information, while View Only will only display the information. The final choice on this page is the Subscription and Billing section. This section has 3 options: No, View Subscription Information, or Manage Subscriptions and Billing. Choosing No will not allow the user access to the Your Account link within the gear. View Subscription Information allows the user to see the information, but they cannot make any changes. The final choice, Manage Subscriptions and Billing, will allow the user full access to your subscription and billing information. When finished, click Next to be taken to the Add User's Email Address page. Enter the email address and name of your user. Click Next to be taken to the Finish Adding User page, and then click Finish to send the invitation to your new user. The sent email contains a link for the user to set up a new user ID if they do not have one already. When a user has finished the setup, their status on the Manage Users page will change from Invited to Active.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.